I invite you this afternoon.
I'll
be teaching on B12 and plant-based diet, so that's today.
turabigisha ku mavitamina amwe nka B12 no ku biribwa bikomoka.
Okay, so I had mitral valve prolapse. The heart valve was not working well, it was weak, so it was making the heart to overweight.
Okay, no kwambo nikagapfunditse kuko iyo umutima wipompye hari akafunguka ko cyangwa kongera kagafungura kagafungura niko kari gafite ikibazo kugira ngo umuyoboro w'amaraso agende neza yinjire mu mutima.
You told me that you are going to tell us about gastritis.
uyu munsi niho ugera kutubwira ibyo uburwayi bw'igifu.
Yes, well, I wanted us to share a lesson that is very important, that is talking about gastritis.
Isomo rero ngiye kubagezaho ni rijyana n'uburwayi bw'igifu rikomeye, isomo rikomeye.
So we have a lot of challenges in the whole world today with people.
Ikibazo ku bw'uburwayi.
Gastritis has hit a lot of people and they don't know what to do.
Abantu benshi ntibazi icyo bashobora gukora kandi benshi bararwaye bafite ubwo burwayi.
When I look at my office where I'm working from, I have a big number of people just suffering from gastritis. And nobody knows what to do. I have many people who are doctors suffering from gastritis. I have nurses who are suffering from gastritis. I have pastors also of the Seventh-day Adventists suffering from gastritis.
Good morning, church.
Amen.
Good morning, church.
Amen.
How are you today? How are you today? How are you today? How are you today? I welcome you to our Sabbath school this morning. And in starting, I'm going to make known the theme of the day. Our theme today is health evangelism. So when I say theme, you tell me health evangelism. Theme. Theme. Health evangelism. And today we are going to have special presentations that are going to thrill your hearts. With me at a panel here, these guests you are seeing here have come with something to bless you. And in starting, I'm going to call upon Brother Hobby to stand. He is my first interviewee. I'm going to interview him on the lesson that he has. Brother Hobby, good morning.
Good morning, Brother John.
Okay, today you told me that you are going to tell us about gastritis.
Yes, well, I wanted us to share a lesson that is very important, that is talking about gastritis.
Isomo rero ngiye kubagezaho ni rijyana n'uburwayi bw'igifu rikomeye.
So we have a lot of challenges in the whole world today with people.
Ikibazo ku bw'uburwayi.
Gastritis has hit a lot of people and they don't know what to do.
Abantu benshi ntibazi icyo bashobora gukora kandi benshi bararwaye bafite ubwo burwayi.
When I look at my office where I'm working from, I have a big number of people just suffering from gastritis. And nobody knows what to do. I have many people who are doctors suffering from gastritis. I have nurses who are suffering from gastritis. I have pastors also of the Seventh-day Adventists suffering from gastritis.
abapasitori bacu benshi bafite ubwo burwayi.
And those are the people that I'm attending to.
abo ni benshi baza banzaho bakora nabo kandi kubafasha.
Right, thank you so much. So you mean doctors, nurses, and a lot of health workers are having this condition, gastritis, but they are working, that's their field.
Uravuga ngo abadogiteri, abaforomo bazi ubumenyi bavura abantu ariko bakaba bafite ubwo burwayi. Ni kuvuga?
Yes, I want you to know that it's caused by a problem which the whole world is facing, that the whole world is stressed. Even doctors are stressed, nurses are stressed, pastors are stressed.
Imwe mu mpamvu nini rero ni uko ubwo burwayi buterwa n'imihangayiko y'abantu ibarenga.
Okay, that's great. Now, perhaps someone doesn't know what gastritis is. What is this gastritis, which is troubling even health practitioners?
Benshi nibaza ubwo burwayi tusobanurire ubwo burwayi.
So this is just an inflammation of the gastrointestinal tract, okay? Where the food goes through, then there's an inflammation because of too much acid building up, wrong eating, wrong lifestyle. That's how it comes about.
Ni uburwayi buturuka mu urwungano rw'ibyo kurya. Ruturuka hano mu kanwa rukamanuka rukajya mu gifu. Igifu hari imisemburo myinshi ikorwa ijyanye no kugira ngo ifashe imirire. Abantu rero kuba kurya nabi niyo misemburo ntikorwe igihe cyayo ikarenga cyangwa se ikaza bitari ngombwa ubwo burwayi buraza.
So it is triggered by acid reflux. So people don't know how to eat. People are stressed how to look after their families, especially because of coronavirus. Stress has hit the people and they're suffering from gastritis. So the stress of getting worried about corona has increased gastritis in people.
No burwayi bwa corona bamwe hari abantu abo bwarenze mu bitekerezo iyo misemburo rero ikazamuka ikagira gutwika ahantu hatandukanye ubu hanyuma hakazurwayi hagati mu mubiri.
Okay, thank you so much. Now you talked about gastritis and eating habits, stress and other things. Now, how can someone know that I have gastritis? How can I know as a person who does not belong to the medical family?
Biterwa no guhangayika kubera ibibazo bitandukanye, imirire itariyo, kurya ibidakwiye, none ubwo burwayi buza gute busobanura.
So how do I get to know?
So
most of the people have a heating sensation in the lower abdomen of the body. So you have a stomach on the left side lower. So you have a heating sensation, a burning sensation, and you have acid building up, going up back into your tract. So that's one of the symptoms that people will feel.
Rimwe na rimwe ushobora kubimenya mu ruhande rw'ibumoso hasi ukumva hari kubyagira twagira ngo bari kwatwika hari hagenda hashya hanyuma bigatuma hari imisemburo izamuka ikaza muri urwungano hanyuma ikakorera ibyo byose.
So most of the time when they sleep on the bed and if they sleep on the other side of the body, if you sleep from the right side, the acid goes up. So as it goes up, we have a sphincter muscle in the esophagus that goes down, so it closes up. As the acid is coming, it burns that area. When you sleep on the other side, when there's a lot of acid, then when it burns that area, the sphincter muscles loses strength, then the acid keeps on going up. And it burns you.
No kuvuga ngo iyo ujyanye mu rundi ruhande imisemburo ikaba myinshi noneho ikagera kuri ntabwo ari nk'agapfundikizo akaba gapfundikira kugira ngo ibyinjira ibisohoka bidasohoka kitari igihe cyabyo ibyinjira igihe kitari cyabyo noneho iyo gahiye cyangwa se kagize ikibazo ubwo niho haza ya misemburo ikarenga ikazamuka ukumva abantu bafite ibibazo by'amaraso.
Okay, from what I got, you mean the acid will go up and then it will burn you, and then you feel like, is that what you call heartburn?
You feel like it's an experience of a heartburn, which they call in English terms, they call it gastroesophageal reflux disease, which is GERD. So it also leads to a heartburn, because when it goes up there, it leads to a sensation where you feel like the acid is going towards the heart.
niho wumva babantu bakunda kugira ibyo bita ibirunguriro. Ibirunguriro ariko ikirungurira ugisobanuye mu buryo burambuye ni nko kuvuga nyine ko hari iyo misemburo yaje ikaza ikatwika izamuka igaruka mwumva ko ikirungurira nyine hano mwumva ari nkaho hagenda hatwika ibintu byashaririye niyo misemburo.
You know, in some time back, I used to feel my stomach getting big. could that be a symptom of gastritis as well?
So you feel like your stomach is getting inflamed, okay, like it's bulging, expanding because of the acid itself being built up inside you. So that's also another symptom here.
Bishobora kubaho abantu umuntu ukabona agenda ageranya kubaho akagira mu buzima bwiza kandi ari ikibazo cyabaye cy'imisemburo cyangwa se n'ukuntu urwungano rw'ibyo kurya butameze neza, wakumva ko bimeze neza ahubwo ari kimwe mu bimenyetso bigaragaza ko afite ikibazo.
Okay, so now you said you help doctors and other people. So this tells me that the medical world that is under allopathic medicine, they are failing to control this condition. What do you do to assist people with this condition?
Watubwira ko hari abadogiteri ndetse n'abandi bantu bafite ubumenyi baza kwivuza kubera icyo kibazo, none wowe ubafasha ute muri icyo kibazo kandi nabo bafite ubumenyi bafite n'ibyo basanzwe bakoresha?
So the Lord is so clear. The Lord is so clear.
Imana ntabwo isobanura ibintu neza.
Whether you're a doctor, you're a nurse, if you don't follow the principles of God, you still get sick.
Waba ufite ubumenyi mu by'ubuganga waba urinde, iyo utakurikira amategeko y'ubuzima ntihandurwa.
So we have to teach even pastors, even doctors, even missionaries, even ordinary church members how to eat well, how to sleep on time, how to avoid junky foods, and how to avoid stress, how to not concentrate on the line of looking for money, and just the stress of looking for money. You know, in the home, when there is no money, gastritis comes. Just because you are worried, you don't know what you're going to eat.
Imana rero duha amategeko y'ubuzima, waba umudogiteri, waba umugisha w'ubuzima, waba nde, ukeneye kuyakurikiza, kuruhuka neza, kurya neza, gukontorora ibitekerezo byawe, udahangayikiye ngo yenda ubukungu bw'isi, amafaranga, ugasanga abantu bageze aho barwara. Ibyo byose ni ibintu abantu bagomba gukurikiza gukora amategeko Imana yaduhaye kugira ngo tutarwara.
Okay, you talked about food and I love eating, brother. Now, what do you mean by junk food?
Yavuze nyine no kutarya kurya mbese nk'ingurube cyangwa se ukarya ibiryo bivangavanze utazi ibyo kurya, none ibyo biryo bipfuye n'ibifakafaka sinzi uko nabyita ni ibiki.
So when you talk about junk food, you're talking about food that is not in a whole state. It's not original, it's been polished or changed in its normal formula.
Ibiryo bitari byo rero byo ni bya bindi byose bituzuye abantu bakaba barabihinduye uko bishakiye bikaba bifite byinshi bibuze bidakwiriye no kuba mu mubiri byacu.
My experience with certain Seventh-day Adventists is this, that if they take a drink called Fruticana, then they're taking pure fruit juice, but that is the most chemical made drink I've ever seen.
N'umudivantiste utafite ibyazi akavuga ngo ngiye akadiriki keza ngo kitwa Fruticana ngo naka juice keza, ariko ntamenye ko ari mu binyobwa bibi cyane baba bashyizemo navuga ngo chemicals binanira no kwivuga mu noze ni nk'uburozi niko navuga butandukanye, ariko abantu babwita ibyo kurya bye cyangwa se ibyo gusembura neza cyangwa se.
And when I speak to doctors, when I'm asking them, what do you eat every day? What is your major drink at lunch or evening? They always say, oh, I don't take these other drinks. I actually take Fruticana. They think Fruticana is a pure drink, but it's just a chemical.
Akavuga ati umudogiteri akavuga ati mbese ubu mu cyane no izi nzoga ibyo bindi abanditse bakunda kumasibima niwe raka Fruticana ntamenye ko ari uburozi gusa abari kumwe.
When I talk to pastors, they tell me, actually, I know in my home we only take pure joy. They don't even know that pure joy is not pure.
Undi pastor ati so ukoreye ufata iki ati fata ka pure joy bikondigeza ntamenye ko nayo ituzuye kandi nta kirimo.
How can your body have joy when there is chemical? Because it confuses how your body works.
Uko kunezererwa bavuga avana muri icyo cyo kunywa kwabaye kandi yashizemo uburozi bushobora kwangiza.
So it's funny that I have to reteach a Seventh-day how to eat watermelon, which is the original. I have to reteach an Adventist, especially a doctor, teach a doctor how to eat brown rice. A doctor, it becomes hard for me. You have to teach a doctor how to eat fruits. A doctor who's supposed to be in charge. It becomes hard.
Mbere ikibazo no kwigisha umudivantiste akamaro ko kurya watermelon cyangwa se umudogiteri akamaro ko kurya urubuto akamaro ko kurya ikintu cyuzuye kandi abizi byose.
Okay, thank you for that insight. I know in the afternoon we are going to have a lot about this. Now, what are your concluding words on gastritis?
urakoze cyane turabona umwanya wo kubyigaho igihe kirekire ariko ijambo ryawe rya nyuma kuri iki burwayi bwa gastritis cyangwa se bw'igifu bw'amagazi.
If Seventh-day Adventists have to run away from gastritis, they've got to sleep on time. Number one.
Icyambere niba dushaka kurwanya iyo ndwara turyame ku gihe.
Okay. Number two, they've got to drink just enough water every day.
Kunywa amazi ahagije buri munsi.
They've got to stop and cut off all, not some, all fried foods in their home completely.
Bagomba rwa rukarangiro rwo mu rugo bya biryo bikaranze kubivaho rwose burundu niba ushaka gukira.
If wives of Seventh-day Adventists are preparing fried foods, they are bringing gastritis in your home. So they have to know. So you cannot be a good wife and you fry foods in the home. They're bringing gases to your husband.
Niba rero ukunda gukaranga iyo ndyo yawe ubwo uri kuhamagara ubwo burwayi mu rugo wawe.
If what they have to do, all those who have small going children to school, do not pack for them fruticana, do not pack for them jiggies, pasoi. All these, remove them. You are going to deal with
Niba
gastritis.
ushaka kwirukana ubwo burwayi mu rugo wawe ntuzapfunyikire umwana wawe aya madirinki ugura mu mashopu ngo ni za danji ni za fruticana za mazo izo arizo aya ari yose.
Just one more thing you can do.
Ikindi kintu ushobora gukora,
Buy yourself a good tea called fennel tea. Fennel. There's a spice called fennel. I know most of people just buy fennel tea. Boil it, drink. The acid just goes down as you take the fennel.
hari icyatsi cyitwa fennel, abatabizi ubundi azakibereka hano ku foto kuba bakibona ahantu, gifite ni nk'amajyani nk'icyayi, ni icyayi cyiza cyane kiba kirimo ibintu byinshi bifasha ugakora iki.
May the Lord bless you.
Imana
Right. Thank you so much, brother. Hope you can take a seat.
urakoze Obi wicaye.
You come in the afternoon, you learn more from his head.
Nyuma ya saa sita turiga ibintu byinshi bitandukanye.
This is just a chunk of what we have for you.
Aka ni ukubabonja ho gato.
Theme. I can't hear you. Theme. Health evangelism. How many of you have tried to evangelize using health?
Ni bangahe
Let me
bagerageza
just see your hands.
kuvuga ubutumwa bakoresheje?
How many have evangelized using health?
Ni bangahe bagerageza kuvuga ubutumwa bakoresheje gahunda y'ubuzima?
Okay, I can see only a few hands. But after this,
They are not raising. Our visitors are not bringing. I know you do.
after you hear what she has for us, I'm sure you start evangelizing through health.
Sister Rene has something as well. Rene, mushiki wacu Rene nawe hari icyo afite.
How are you today?
I'm fine, Brother John. How are you?
I'm fine. Sister Renee,
Yes.
you have something to share with us.
Yes, I do.
Hari icyo ufite gusangira natwe, aravuze ngo aragifite.
Please, just give us the background of what you want to share with us.
Tubwireho gato ibyo ushaka ko dusangira.
Okay, I just want to share 1 or 2 points on health evangelism and my personal experience.
Ashaka kugira ngo akurikije ibyo yanyuzemo agire bikeya atubwira byo kuvuga ubutumwa ukoresha ubuzima.
A few things that I learned and discovered when I was sick for like 2-3 years.
Bimwe yabonye igihe yari arwaye mu myaka nk'ibiri cyangwa itatu ishize.
Okay, before you go, when did you become Adventist?
I became Adventist in 2017.
Aramubajije igihe yabereye umudivantiste avuga ko ni muri 2017.
And were your parents Adventist?
No, my parents were not Adventist.
Ndetse ababyeyi bawe bari abadivantiste ntabwo bari abadivantiste.
Okay, so go on, share with us the 2 years of your health condition.
Ngaho tubwire iby'imyaka ibiri wanyuzemo ufite uburwayi.
Okay, so in 2017 I was diagnosed with a heart condition.
Basanze afite ikibazo cy'umutima muri 2017.
That was the time I was becoming Adventist.
Nibwo yari akiri umudivantiste.
So I went to the hospital, a number of hospitals.
Yagiye mu bitaro bitandukanye hirya no hino.
Seeking for solution. I was given a lot of drugs I was taking, but I wasn't healing.
Yahawe imiti myinshi umushandiko w'ibinini ariko yarabifataga ariko ntabwo ugeze.
Things got worse. It wasn't just my heart which was paining. It wasn't just my chest.
ntanubwo ibintu byabaye bibi cyane, ntabwo byari umutima gusa ahubwo byabaye mu gituza.
My body generally started paining, my bones and my muscles were hurting.
Umubiri wose utangira kuribwa, imitsi n'amapfa byose bitangira kumurya.
Hold on, just all those conditions was as a result of your heart.
Yes, sir.
None se urakeka ko byose byabaga kuri ubwo burwayi bw'umutima? Bati nibyo.
Can you remember the name of the disease that the doctors told you had?
Wakwibuka indwara bashobora kuba barakubwira wari ufite?
Okay, so I had mitral valve prolapse. The heart valve was not working well, it was weak, so it was making the heart to overwork.
Okay, no kuvuga ngo ni nk'agapfundikiro kuko iyo umutima wipompye hari agafunguka ko cyangwa kongera kagafungura, akangaka gafunga kagafungura niko kari gafite ikibazo kugira ngo umuyoboro w'amaraso agende neza yinjire mu mutima kandi asohokemo neza.
Okay, now teacher, I'm sure you may not understand this condition very well. I belong to the medical faculty. I'm a clinical officer by profession, but I'm doing medical missionary. Now let me explain the mitral valve prolapse which he is talking about.
Uyu arababwire akaba gapfundikizo k'umuyoboro w'amaraso uko kameze, n'umwe mu baganga nawe nubwo akora umurimo wo kugurisha ubutumwa.
The heart has got 4 valves. The heart has got 4 valves.
Umutima ufite utwo dupfundikizo tune.
But the one she's talking about is the major valve that you need to take care of.
Ariko uwo mupfundikizo avuga niko nawise mu Kinyarwanda niwo w'ingenzi ugomba kwitaho kurusha.
Because this is the valve which pumps blood to all the parts of the body, from the heart to all the entire body.
Niyo ifungurira umutima kugira ngo amaraso agende ajye hose aho agomba kujya.
But when this valve gets weak, it means that blood will be flowing back to the lungs, and the person may even fail to breathe properly because water will be collecting in the lungs, and many other things are going to be the complication.
Niba udakora neza amaraso agomba kugenda azagaruka mu mutima hatagenda akwiriye ahubwo atagomba kuba mu mutima.
That is the magnitude of the problem she had.
Okay, so I had poor blood circulation. I was feeling dizzy, I was feeling fatigued. Sometimes I couldn't breathe properly, I was behaving like I'm asthmatic. Later I had gastritis and then I had ulcers. At some point I started losing memory. I wasn't understanding. If I read, I can't understand, I can't remember. Now all this was happening at the same time. Like all my body systems were compromised. So during that time I met Brother Hobby. He told me what I should do to help my body because medicines from the hospital were not helping. He told me to change my lifestyle and change my diet. I didn't really understand it. It looked so simple. I thought it wasn't going to work. He kept on telling me and reminding me, but I wasn't doing it. I kept on going to the doctors. They kept on changing my medication. I went to Choma, I went to Livingstone, I went to UTH. There was no solution. The medicine I got from UTH, after taking it, that's when I noticed that my mind started becoming slow. I started forgetting things and my conscience was a bit low. I told Brother Hobby about it and he asked me what drugs I was taking. He explained to me that that was the cause of my memory loss. And I affirmed to it because the problem started after I came back from UTH. The problem started after I came back from UTH. And I decided to start doing some of the things he told me. I cleansed my body. And I noticed the change in my mind. Like I was feeling clogged, but then then I just felt clear.
atangira ko nawe kwiyumvamo ukuntu umubiri ugenda uhinduka ndetse n'ibitekerezo bigaruka.
I went to the hospital again and told the doctor.
Asubira ku bitaro abwira biteye.
That was after some time. I was supposed to go back to the hospital after a month, but I went back after 4 months.
Yagomba gusubira ku bitaro nyuma y'ukwezi ariko yasubiye nyuma y'amezi ane.
He asked me where I was and how I was doing.
Amubaza aho yagiye kwivuriza n'ibyo akora.
I told him that I stopped coming to the hospital because what they were giving me was not helpful.
Aramubwira ati njye nahagaritse kujya ku bitaro kuko ibyo bambwiraga bampaga ntabwo byafashaga.
Hold on, so you mean you told the doctors face to face, you told him that what you're giving me is not helping me?
Yes, I did.
No kuvuga ngo wibwire dogiteri aramubwira ngo wowe dogiteri ibyo uko ntabwo uri kumfasha.
And how was his response?
None yagusubije ati.
What he said was, we're going to give you another set of drugs which are going to really help. And I said, you know, I've been on so many drugs. I'm worried for my kidneys and my body.
Aramubwira ati dogiteri aramubwira ati noneho ngiye kuguhindurira undi muti uzagufasha. Aramubwira ati iyo miti irampangayikije kuko mfite ikibazo ndi gutekereza ku umwijima wanjye no ku mpyiko zanjye uko zagize.
So I told him that I'm going to start eating right and living right. I see how that will help. Because that has helped me a bit. Just small changes I made, I've seen the difference.
Aramubwira ati njyewe nahisemo guhindura ubuzima bwanjye no guhindura imirire kuko igihe nabitangiye niho nabonye ikintu cyagiye gihinduka mu buzima bwanjye.
Because initially, before that, after he gave me some set of medicine, I went with them. I told him that if this dose doesn't help, I'm not going to come back here.
Ndetse hari igihe yari yaramaze kubabwira ati imiti wampaye nitafasha nta nubwo uzagaruka.
So he just told me that get my number, try to use them for a month, then call and let me know how you're doing. If you're still not fine, I'll try to find the solution, but give me time to find the solution.
Aravuga ati fata telefone yanjye nyuma y'ukwezi uri kurya ibyo binini bitagufasha uzantelefone nshaka undi ikindi gisubizo.
So basically what he was saying is that he had nothing else to do.
Mu yandi magambo yavuga ko nta kindi kintu ashobora kumurera.
So that time after a long period when I went back, I told him how I was living and how I was managing.
Nyuma y'icyo gihe rero yararengeje igihe yagomba kujyayo yamubwiye ukuntu abaho ndetse nuko ari gushaka ibimufasha.
Then I asked him, I've given you enough time. Do you have a solution to what to my problem? Because I need it to go completely.
Yaramubajije ati none ko nabaye igihe kirekire ko narengeje n'ukwezi none hari umuti washoboye kumbonera nta gisubizo washoboye kumbonera.
I remember I was with my mom, so he just looked at my mom and said I was stubborn.
Yari kumwe na nyina ahita areba nyina aramubwira ati umukobwa wawe ntabwo agejeje n'imfura cyangwa ntabwo yoroshye.
Just a minute now. I want you to now bring you told us what you went through. Now we don't know the magnitude of your physical strength. Maybe you were able to walk, jump around, and other things before seeing the doctors. How much strength you got from their medication and all that.
Ntabwo watubwiye ibitunyoye ariko ntabwo watubwiye uko wagiye umeze nuko wari umeze uyinywa ndetse na nyuma yaho.
Okay, so because all my body systems were not working well, I was very weak. I couldn't do things. I felt I was bedridden. I couldn't study. I couldn't work. And
yes, umubiri wose wari wagize ikibazo ntabwo yashobora kugira icyo akora ugira umunaniro buri gihe nta kazi yashobora gukora mbese akariko kose ahubwo yabaga yiryamye.
Even eating was a problem. When it's time to eat, I would start thinking of how my stomach is going to respond because of the ulcers and the gases.
Ndetse no kurya byari ikibazo kuko yarabatse n'indya mu nda biragenda bite kuko harimo yarafite amagase kandi afite n'ibisebe mu gifu.
At some point I had serious insomnia for 4 days. I couldn't sleep. I went to the hospital. They did not help me. I told him, I explained everything to my doctor, but he gave me some tablets I took and I went back because it didn't help and he had nothing to do.
Yagize n'ikibazo cyo kubura ibitotsi iminsi ine yose. Abwira dogiteri ati ikibazo cyanjye ko gikomeye amuha utunini ariko ntacyo twabona.
Now that time when I went to my doctor, he looked at me and said, Rene, I'm just human. This is where we end.
Umunsi umwe yagiye yaravuga ati Rene umenye ko turi abantu natwe turi abantu aha niho ngarukira.
So he had no solution to my problem.
Mwene mugabo nta muti yari afite nta gisubizo yari afite ikibazo cyane.
All right, thank you so much. So in all this moment, you reach a point where a doctor tells you they have gone 7 years to school plus their specialties. They have studied all that and they tell you that I have nothing to offer you. I believe you are so broken, but where were your parents during this course of time?
nyine dogiteri yagusubije atyo umuntu wari ufite ubumenyi bukomeye ndetse yaranihuguye akarenza akagusubiza atyo ababyeyi bawe bari bari he mbese wumvise ubaye ute?
Okay, my parents, I was with them, especially with my mother. I was moved from hospital to hospital. I was always with her, and we spent so much money on drugs, on transport, treatment, and it used to eat her up a lot. I would see the pain in my mother.
Ndetse nabonaga agahinda umubyeyi wanjye afite ko ahantu hose twagiye twarajyanye avuga nyina amafaranga batanze nabonaga afite agahinda kamurenze ariko nkaho icyo
But for the sake of those around me, I decided to keep myself happy no matter what, trying to keep myself strong and encourage myself. And from that, my dad always used to tell me that I love your faith.
ni umuntu wakomeje kugira imbaraga ati no kubera abantu bari hafi yanjye n'imbaraga ko ncitse intege nabo baracika intege nabaye umuntu wo kwikomeza nkabereka ko munezerewe ndetse nkabereka ko ibibazo byanjye ari bike bituma isi avuga ati ukwizera kwawe ndagukunze cyane.
Now I believe you spent a lot of money, and I'm sure your parents were the money that they had, and I'm sure the relatives came in and tried to help, but still you had no solution. What was the behavior of the church members from where your parents used to worship from?
turumvise ibibazo wanyuzemo uko abarimu bagufashije ababyeyi bagufashije aho wasengeraga icyo gihe mbere abizera wari urimo babyifashemo bati.
And what impact did it have on your parents and to you?
cyangwa se byagize ingaruka zihe ku babyeyi no kuri wowe?
Okay, so as you know, my parents were not Adventists. So from the church, my mother was an elder at a Sunday-going church. But during my sickness, during the course of my sickness, they would not even come to visit my mother or I. Like for 2 or 3 years, I was very sick, but no church members came to visit and encourage her. But when it was time for contributions in money, they would always call and ask for money.
Okay, aravuze ko ababyeyi be ntabwo bari Abadventiste bari senga ku cyumweru nyamara mu myaka 3 yose nta bantu bigeze abona nyina nta bantu bigeze abona baza kumusura kandi yari umwe mu bakuru b'itorero muri iryo torero yari arimo ndetse haba igihe cyo kuvuga ngo batanga umusanzu ntibarurire gutuma ubutumwa kuri bo nk'abizera babo ariko bataza kubasura.
Alright, thank you so much. So, church, you see the importance of visiting people when they are sick. But if you cannot use the right hand of the gospel, which is medical missionary way, how are you going to help them? You end up being like that Sunday-going church. So, okay, now we proceed. From there, the experience that she had and everything, what was the result of your sickness and everything that went on?
No, byagenze bite nyuma yaho urabona ko akamaro ko gusura umurwayi ari ikintu cy'ingenzi no kumenya ibibazo afite. Byagenze bite nyuma yaho?
Okay, because my mother saw that there was not much care from the church, she naturally the interest of going to church stopped. She stopped going to church. She just used to pray and study the word on her own. And my dad noticed that I used to read a lot. He started reading the materials I was reading, those Adventist materials. And from there, his faith started growing. My mother at some point just said, I'm done. I'm not going to this Sunday church. I am becoming an Adventist.
nyina yahise acika intege aravuga ati iri toro sinzarisubiramo atangira kugira itorero mu rugo we Yesu asengwa ku giti cye ise nawe agasoma ibitabo by'umukobwa we ko yazanaga ibitabo byinshi by'Abadventiste mbese bafata icyemezo cyo kuzasubira muri iryo torero ryabo.
And from there my father as well kept on studying and learned about the Sabbath truth on his own. And because of the reforming I was doing, I was teaching my parents as well how to eat right, how to live right, what I should eat, what I shouldn't eat. And from there they took it up and changed their diet. And even the farming that they used to do, now it was reforming. They went into gardening and growing healthy foods.
ese rero yakomeje gusoma ibyo bitabo ajya kwizera ajya gusoma ukuri kw'Abadventiste ku Isabato ndetse n'imirire barahindura ko babonaga ko ibyo amategeko y'ubuzima agenda agenderamo abigisha ari gukora ikintu gikomeye nabo bahinduka nk'uko yari guhinduka kandi bafasha nk'uko ari gufasha.
Now, this has touched me personally.
iki ni ikintu rwose kinkoze ku mutima.
For the sake of that one soul, who is hopeless, depressed, and has no hope, what encouragement would you give to them?
uriya muntu ubuze ibyiringiro, uriya muntu ufite ibibazo by'ubuzima, mbese ko wanyuze mu bintu nk'ibyo wamuha icyizere cye, wamufasha ute?
Okay, so above all, God is under control.
Muri byose mbese Imana ibifite muri gahunda irabikora.
Doesn't matter what you can do, what you can't do, the pain you are experiencing.
Ibyo nyuramo, iyo mibabaro ufite,
God,
ntacyo bivuze ku Mana.
ultimately, God has a hidden agenda which is beautiful. He makes things beautiful out of everything. Stick to what is right, stick to your God.
Imana ibibizi byose, ibifite gahunda. Icyo ugomba gukora ni ugukomeza kugundira ku Mana.
Keep your faith and try to encourage yourself. It works. Sometimes you don't need others to encourage you. Just read the word of God in prayer. It really helps.
Ushobora no kubura abaza kugufasha no kugukomeza, ariko wowe ubwawe ushikame ku ijambo ry'Imana, no ku ijambo ry'Imana, Imana iri hafi yawe.
God is a God of love. He wouldn't let his children die just like that. He's a God of love. He makes things beautiful.
Imana ni Imana y'urukundo, iba yiteguye gufasha no gukomeza amasezerano ku bana bayo.